Hello, this is Mary from Lamacrae Designs. I've had a couple of comments from people saying they've tried these dome designs from other makers and possibly even from me, and they've struggled to secure the dome onto the back of the card. I think it's because it's such a small surface area to attach onto the card. So that got me thinking, and I thought I'd try and come up with another way of doing this, and I think I've found it. So if I show you the way that I do it, I will do it very quickly. Obviously, you'll probably take a lot more care than me. So I've made this little band like a Santa belt, really. So take the first little section and glue that carefully onto the back to make his little buckle on the front. Oh, can't lift it up. Here we go. There we are. So that's that first bit. I'll put that over to one side to dry. Next, I know I've always said that I start from the back and work up, but actually with this design or any of these designs, I actually think it's probably better if you start from the front. But remember to turn them over before you glue them. So first, front layer, turn it over, glue on the back. As I say, you'll probably do this a lot more carefully than me. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Just try and get all the way around the outside, feet, little tail. Here we go. Okay, so get your next layer, turn it over. Sorry, this one, as you can see, got caught in my Cricut, so that was a little bit annoying, but there we go. And line it up. Now, while the glue's wet, you've got time to shift it round a little bit. Turn it to the front. See that you've got it as lined up as you can possibly get it. It's never going to be pinpoint accurate. Doesn't matter how careful you are with these designs, it's still, there's a slight variation in cut. There we go. So that's your first two layers. Flip it over. Glue on the back of this one. As I say, I'm just doing this really quickly. You can take an awful lot more time over doing it. Just realised you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. So all the way around here, feet, body, lovely. Flip your next piece over. Once again, line it up as best you can from the back. Look at the front, see how well lined up it is, shift it around a little bit while the glue's still wet. Press. Okay, so that's all of our front layers all glued together. Now, this is the new bit that I'm hoping is going to work. Haven't tried it out, but I'm hoping it's going to work. So, put him to one side. Get your dome. Get your Santa belt. Turn him over. I think the best thing to use for this is double-sided sticky tape. So put a tiny piece on his buckle. Oh, that didn't come off. Oh, what are we doing? Why is it not working? Typical, isn't it, when you're doing a demonstration that your double-sided tape decides not to work. There we go. Lovely. I guess you could put a little bit along here as well, just to secure it a little bit more. As I say, this is the first time I'm doing it, so you're guinea pigs with me. So line it up roughly in the centre and stick it on. Press it on. Now, what I would do, I can't cut this exactly because all the designs vary, and depending on which half of the bauble you're using depends on the depth of the bauble. So I would just kind of bend it there. Lovely. Now, what I would do is double-sided sticky tape on that piece, double-sided sticky tape on that piece. So that's both ends got double-sided sticky tape. In fact, I probably would at this point stick it a little bit more firmly to the bauble at that point. So, oh, you can't see what I'm doing again. I'm not being very good with this, am I? This is what happens when you don't practice something first. So put a little piece there and a little piece there, so that when it is on your bauble, it's firmly attached like that. Lovely. Okay, so we've now bent it over. We've got the sticky on the top. I would now put this on top. You need to get the little tab of the bauble out first. So I don't know, it doesn't matter where you have it. Obviously I've made this. I think it would look better if the little tab is at the bottom. So if I stick that there, try and get it as even across the middle as possible. Stick him down. Right. So therefore your bauble is already attached. On this design it shows through the wings, so I might possibly have to adapt that. I'm not sure yet. In fact, it won't matter because the back is black. Excellent. So, oh, and I haven't exactly got it level, but there we go. Turn him over. Fill your bauble with your sweets. I've got chocolate money here. Take your hot glue. Try and glue around. Is that even on? It's not even on. Goodness me. Live television and all that. There we go. Right, we'll turn it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and glue, whoops, all the way around the rim of the bauble. Now this seems to be the bit that's the most troublesome for everybody, but I'm hoping now that we've got the little securing belt, it'll help to keep it in place. So if we put glue all the way around the edge of this bauble when my glue heats up. So I don't know whether it'll be ready yet. It probably won't. Here we go. Let's give it a go. I'll pause it there. Okay, so glue the remainder of this layer now that you have your dome attached to it. Take a lot more care than I'm taking. Once again, this is just demonstration purposes. I would put glue also on the tabs. All the way around. Lovely. Wings there. Tail. Then with your hot glue gun, do the tricky bit. Now it's just this really thin edge of the dome that you're trying to get your glue on. You can do it with or without the sweets in. I haven't got the sweets in at the moment. I would also maybe put some glue, hot glue, on these tabs as well, just to help it out a little bit more. So fill the sweets. Get your backing, flip it over, make sure it's the right way round. Try and get it as close as you can. Flip over your design. Give it a little jiggle to check that you've got it as close as you can possibly get it to the layers. And press down really hard, because this is the bit that just does not seem to want to stick. Right. Let's see if it's going to work. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Yay! We could probably have filled him a little bit more, but just to show you, even if I turn him upside down, the bauble doesn't come off. Really pleased with that. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. Hope this helps. I'm going to try and put this belt band onto all my designs. It's obviously your choice whether you wish to use it or not. You can change the colour to suit your design. Hope that helps. Bye.